Well, I've got the question, a sort of unspoken question that I've realized among a number of people that I know. And that question is, Carol, why are you making videos for YouTube? As if I were making porno movies, which YouTube would not allow anyway. And the reason is a simple one. I'm a storyteller. That's what I do. And even though I've been writing for 35 or even 40 years, actually I've been writing since I'm 9 years old, way back on that, uh, a video is a way to tell a story. And that's what I've chosen to do. And yes, it's not particularly easier than writing because you sort of have to organize your thoughts. And if you watch these before, you see I'm not always organized. Not at all. But part of it is about mortality as well. Because when you make a video for YouTube and it's out there, it's just out there forever. And when I first arrived in this town, I went to a hairdresser to have my hair done. As you can see, this is not my natural color. And I had just been here a few weeks, and I was talking about, well, it was right after my birthday, and I mentioned my age to her. And then I was talking about TSA and how I had just flown across the country, and how just they're unbelievable. They make you take your shoes off. Oh, you all know. Everybody knows what TSA is like if you've been on a plane in the last 5 years or the last 10 years, and they've gotten worse and more abusive. And you can't do anything about it, or they arrest you, which makes it worse. So I said, and I think it's ridiculous at my age that they are still asking me these things, although I had read a sign somewhere, once you turn 75, that you could just walk through the line. But I wasn't sure that that was really going to happen or if I would qualify. And she said, well, defending TSA, after all, you're old and you don't have long to live. And I said, I disagree. I think I've certainly got as long as anybody, 25 or maybe 30 more years to live. But the idea that because I'm over a certain age, that I now would become a terrorist because I have no reason to live, I think doesn't really work for me. Now, if my hair hadn't been soaking wet and she hadn't already begun to apply the color to it, I think I would have gotten up and left because it was really an interesting thing about ageism, among other things, that I was so old I had no reason to live. It's interesting. It also implies that with age comes death, and that we know is simply not true. I unfortunately do know some people quite young, in their 20s, who have died or have wrestled with a very serious issue, or even in their 40s. So I think that, yes, that made an impression on me. Do I think time is running out? No, I don't think time is running out. I just think it's a lot of fun to do a blog, and that it will be there. You don't have to watch it this time. You can watch it another time. And I encourage you all to do blogs. It's a little embarrassing every once in a while to have to sort of look at yourself. But it's also fun. And sometimes you get good feedback, except from people who think you're making pornos.